Hi, and welcome to today's Ask the Mayor. We're an hour earlier than usual this week, but here we are. Our next Ask the Mayor will be on the 15th of May at noon, our regular time. And if you would like to submit some questions for next time, please get them to us by May 8th. All right, so actually, before we jump into the questions, the mayor had a meeting in Fayetteville that he would like to talk to us about.
Yes, so I did meet with the mayor of Fayetteville yesterday, as well as their city engineers, and several of the mayors from surrounding towns. The topic of the meeting was Fayetteville is getting ready to announce that there's going to be a rate increase. That's going to affect Fayetteville residents, but it's also going to affect West Fork. So we are getting a rate increase of 54 cents per 1,000 gallons. The way that's going to break out on average, and this is just rough math, so don't hold me to this exactly, but on 2,000 gallons, you're looking at approximately another $4 to $5 per month. So just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at with that, that's going to go into effect in Fayetteville in July. West Fork is in the middle of a rate study, and this increase that Fayetteville is charging us is going to tie into that rate study. So I'm giving heads up that this is just water, it's not sewer, thankfully. But I just wanted to give everyone a heads up that I did have that meeting, and we will see a rate increase on water in the near future. I'm not sure when that will come, but we do know that like I said, Fayetteville's will go into effect on July 1st. And West Fork will be following shortly thereafter. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or Christy or Isaac, and we can help try to answer those questions.
All right. Well, not speaking of water so much, but of sewer. What can people do to help prevent the sewer getting clogged?
Yeah, so we have had some clogs with our city sewer recently. Isaac was talking about this in the city council meeting Tuesday night. That we've had more sewer clogs than normal for this time of year. So I do want to highlight that grease, oil, putting that stuff down the drain, that's not a good spot for it. Please don't do that. As well as any kind of rags or towels that aren't flushable, please don't flush those. That's kind of the two main culprits that Isaac's dealing with is things that should have never been flushed to begin with, or grease and oils that should have never been put down the drain to begin with. So if you could help us with that, again, that's just another cost every time we have to bring somebody out to unclog those sewer mains.
All right. And last question. So can you tell us about the annexation? Like what area is getting annexed possibly?
Yeah, so at the city council meeting Tuesday night, in other business, I alluded to the fact that the city is going to bring forth an ordinance that deals with annexation of the area around Interstate 49 and to the west side of Interstate 49. So I think a lot of you will be aware that the state of Arkansas made some changes in the past. The city had a planning boundary that extended approximately a mile outside the city limits, in which any planning in those areas came through the city. Well, the state decided that we did not need that, and so that, among a couple other things, has brought this to the forefront. We see a need that we do need to go ahead and do some annexation, and so we do have a map at city admin that anyone that is on the in that Interstate 49 corridor, I'll just call it that. So we're looking at roughly James Place, and I think some of the affected area is going to know where I'm talking about. But James Place on the west side of Interstate 49, running north up to the Campbell overpass. So kind of a straight line on the west side of Interstate 49 that encompasses that area. So this is going to affect the Campbell community, and you're definitely going to have questions about what this is, how this is going to change things, why we're doing it, and we're happy to answer those, as well as, like I said, that map is at City Hall. So feel free to drop in and see if it is affecting you. There will be more information coming out on this. I was trying to give a heads up, trying to get this out ahead of time, but that ordinance will come before City Council on at our next meeting, so the second Tuesday in May. And I hope that if you have questions that haven't been answered between now and then, that you come to the meeting, and we'll be happy to go over all of that as the council begins to discuss that ordinance.
All right. Thank you so much. So that's all our questions for today. Don't forget to submit yours by May 8th. And thank you so much for joining us. See you next time.